Hey, it's me. This is my Tyler Perry shout out. I'm doing a bit of recording from the car because I'm waiting in line here at Arby's because I had a coupon. I actually had 2 coupons for some steak sandwich and something else. And I'm like, let me coupon it up. I've never really been a coupon guy, but it's really amazing the savings you get with the coupons. Anyway, I had a bad day today. I actually had a bad day yesterday and today. Yesterday wasn't so bad. Initially it was bad, then it got better. But then today was kind of like, I've been homebound because obviously the whole quarantine thing. Then I can't really find a job. So, hey, I'm doing a Tyler Perry shout out. And initially I was going to do some wigs. I had my Black George Michael thing. I was going to do like a Medea. And I still do that. I just had to get like happier again because sometimes it's kind of hard to be like, I'm really happy when you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Anyway, this is my Tyler Perry shout out. Tyler Perry, if you listen to this or if you see anybody, if anybody sees Tyler Perry, this will be pretty good. I'm gonna shout out with that, but this is gonna be my shout out for I've got an idea, and I don't care if you use it or not, and don't give me any credit, but you could give me some credit if you do use it, and I think it would be great. I've been watching a lot of Downton Abbey lately, obviously, since I've been stuck in the house. And I watched it when it was on PBS before, but I've been watching it again. I made a little video about it, how the show kind of recalibrates your sensibilities as to what a show should be, and all of a sudden you're devastated by a guy calling someone a bastard in the middle of dinner. You're like, whoa, how did that even happen? It's like an explosion, plus like 5 slaps in the face and some yo mama jokes. It's crazy, but it's like all civilized because it's British. Anyway, but I had this really, really great idea about Medea. Hello! Basically getting invited to Downton by Lady Grantham, and maybe there's some sort of like wedding situation. Someone from Medea's family marries somebody in that family. They're British and they like end up talking and hanging out, and it's a good thing, even though it's interracial and it's all great, but it's like nobody really says anything. And then Medea gets there. Medea's very much Medea. Medea's like on point with Medea, like to like a crazy extent, but like nobody says anything about it. They'll say stuff about other things and about other people, and they won't even like try to be polite through it. They'll just be like talking like it's all normal. So if you think that's a great idea, I got like a little storyline in my head, and it would be fun. And I think at the end, it would be kind of happy and everybody just be having a really, really good time. And they would loosen up, and then Medea would still be Medea. And I think it would be a really great thing. So imagine Medea meets Downton Abbey. All right, that's my name. My name's Dia Low. Boom. I know it's weird. That's my real name. I'm Dia Low. Check it out. I'm going to go try to make that video. Not tonight, but more than likely tomorrow, because I'm working on my resume too, because I can do British accents. I got my Black George Michael. I got my poor man's Dwayne Johnson. And that's when he's like, yeah. Anyway, that's it. So I'm going to call this Tyler Perry shout out. So if Tyler Perry sees this, please give me a shout out. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I started trying to make these things a bit more often because you feel a little disenfranchised when you really can't find work anymore. And I want to get into acting. I used to sing opera and musical theater. I got out of it because it's expensive, and unless you're like Pavarotti, you really don't like it. It's a passion thing. I started doing real estate, made some money, squandered that. Now I got kids, got in the food and beverage game a long time ago. That's where I was, and now with Corona, obviously that's been kind of nixed for the moment. So if anybody sees Tyler Perry, if anybody sees this video and thinks it's halfway interesting, I'm like, send it out in the universe. Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust. I'm doing stuff with my hands, just in case you couldn't see it, just so I don't seem extra crazy. But yeah, I'm just kind of hoping and throwing it out and putting God, having, God put me where I need to be. So at the same time, you're nowhere and you're not doing anything. No one knows about you. So like, put a little something out in the universe. Put something in the Kool-Aid. Stir it up a little bit. See what's good. All right, I'm out. If you see this Tyler Perry, thank you so much. I've been told I'm like a poor man's you because I wear a lot of blazers and stuff, and I'm very charitable. And I really don't call it charity. I just feel like that's what we should do. When I have money, I like to help other people, and I see what you do, and I admire it, and it's a great thing because we never really have anything ourselves, and it's about the other people that built us up, that championed us, and also sharing with the other people that find viability in what it is that you do. Because otherwise, you're just a guy writing plays and nobody sees them, or I'm a guy singing a song, waiting tables, and it's like kind of getting that audience and thanking them. So I really appreciate what you do. I love your motivational messages you put out there. I love your story. It is absolutely great. I hope to soon be in a position where I can really talk about my story more, but I'm probably starting to do that because there's nothing like seeing someone develop, because a lot of times, they say you were celebrated for something you privately practiced for a long, long time. A lot of times when you get that award, nobody knows, hey man, you were sleeping in your car, you were here, you were there, you were struggling for 20 years, you had to go through all this shit to get there, and all of a sudden one day you win an award, you got a bunch of money, and it's like, people are like, oh, that's so great, but it's like, you don't know the struggle. You see that. So I'm in that struggle right now, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You have to have a positive attitude, and you got to throw that fishing line out sometimes. Let's go here, let's go there, and as long as we can do it, we're going to keep on trying. So boom, we don't try, we do. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.